AM 1470 WNN.
Staying healthy is difficult. What nutritional supplements should you take? What foods are best for you? What health practitioner should you see? You've got health questions, I've got health answers. From heartburn to hemorrhoids, pain to pimples, carpal tunnel to the common cold, gluten to gallbladder, and gingivitis, and all points in between. I'm Dr. Bob Martin. Tune into my Sunday talk show at 10 o'clock on Talk 1470 WNN.
The Parkinson's Radio Hour with host Jeff Dowd is now on AM 1470 every Thursday at 6 p.m. The only show for Parkinson's patients and caregivers. Tune in Thursdays at 6. This has been a message from the South Palm Beach County chapter of the National Parkinson's Foundation.
What you want to know. What you need to know.
Talk 1470 WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Sometimes life needs adjustments to work out for us, and making these adjustments can be difficult to see. Welcome to Change for a Better Life, Love, and Health with Nadia, a weekly empowerment show hosted by world-traveled Nadia Rosh, as she brings needed information to help you select the right path in life's challenges, relationships, and just taking care of your body. Nadia welcomes all questions on the show by calling 888-565-1470 and asking anything that you're having a problem with. You can see Nadia on changeforthebetter.tv, as each week she will bring new solutions to your life. And to reach Nadia directly, call 954-907-5176. Now, let's get ready for change with Nadia Rosh.
Hello, my beloved humans in South Florida. We finally have very nice weather today, which is everybody's so happy. So my advice, stay happy no matter what weather it is today or tomorrow or, the past day. Today my program about relationship. I have so many questions coming to ask me about relationship and marriage. My guest today is Terry Croster. He is a crisis management service specialist. Also, he is the life coach and a wonderful, wonderful person. Terry, you with me?
Yes, I am.
Okay, hello.
Yes.
I know it's North Carolina, not as a Florida, a little bit more colder, but I know you happy anyway.
Yes, always.
Yes, yes.
Snow never hurt anybody.
Yes. We are the group of people who is in prosperity group, and we enjoying every day. We always happy, and we share between us our happiness and joyful feelings. So if you want to be like us, you can call us anytime. You can ask a question how to be. So you are welcome. Like we said before, is studio phone number is 888-565-1470, and you are welcome to call us during the program from 6 to 6:30. I'm Nadia Rosh, and welcome to my program. Certain part of population is trying to demolish the institution of marriage because of how marriage has been misused. And today we talk with Terry about relationship and why is the marriages this day is not working so well.
Mm-hmm. That's just $1 million question.
I
right?
know. So it's not easy all the time, but we can do everything because everything is our mind, and everything is, if you think positive, if you create a positive energy, high frequency energy, you can do whatever you just want, and all your wishes come true. So yes, Terry, it's not easy question, but we have to talk about because we have question from audience. So,
Well, we've been conditioned to view relationships in a counterproductive way. And because of this mindset, because of this approach, we find ourselves living miserable relationship lives, moving from one relationship to another, and letting the past relationship affect the next 5 relationships.
that's a big mistake what the humans do, because you can't change past, and the negative energy what you feel it from past, and you still by your mind staying in a past day, make you feel guilty or disappointed or something else, even hate a person with whom you was. So make your present day is not happy.
Yes. A lot of us go into relationships with a need to fulfill an insecurity.
That's
and
right.
That's like a double negative. There's no way you're going to satisfy an insecurity, because one insecurity creates another, And so by
Negative bring negative, right?
exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So it's very, very difficult, and it doesn't matter what it is. If you have a fear of security, say you need security in your life, so the woman wants a man who to take care of her, or a man wants a woman for some odd reason. These insecurities and these ways of deciding on a mate is a recipe for disaster, because every time you achieve one goal, if you get somebody that, say they're financially secure and you're looking for financial security, you'll find out that without the other ingredients in the relationship, that is not enough. So now you're still miserable.
Yeah, if the one person coming to another person with a thoughts of losing everything, a fear of not having anything, so of course his energy is so low and not bring a good things. So it is not a right way. I heard about some men asking, please, ladies, don't bring any baggage from your past to present day. But many women and men too, they still talking about past relationship, trouble what they have before, and fear what they have in the present day, also block it a person to receive good things in their life.
Right. And not only that, as a man, I can tell you that a lot of men have a misconception of what the word man is, or what a man is in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Relationships usually start with one feeling that one partner should be superior to the other, and that is a falsehood. It is an equal partnership that should be nourished, or nurtured, I should say, so that both parties reaches their highest, how do I want to put it, their highest frequency in life.
Yeah.
That they should be,
Mm-hmm.
they should elevate each other simultaneously, because male and female represent the positive and neutral. I don't like to use the word negative, but they represent two different polar poles in life,
Mm-hmm.
which all things under heaven has a duality and operate under the male-female masculine, feminine polarities. It doesn't matter whether it's your car battery or anything else in life. It's always balanced out by a negative and positive charge
That's
or a
right.
masculine,
Yes.
feminine quality. So understanding that both aspects are needed for a positive result, they should be used to nurture one another as opposed to create a great divide that we seem to see it happen. Women are not trying to understand men, men are not trying to understand the women, and there's a need for people to understand who they are. Women don't know how to be women. Men don't know how to be men. So you come into a relationship with these distorted perceptions of what you are. So how could you be a proper mate for someone when you yourself have a distorted point of view on who you are as a being?
Mm-hmm.
So by understanding who you are, I read a scripture, and it had said something to the effect that a man should love his wife as he loves his own body,
Mm-hmm.
and a wife her husband in the same manner.
Yeah.
So
The
to
scripture
treat
said
yourself
a
as
wife
a
need
part
to
of-
respect man for the love what he give to her.
Right.
Yes.
So to have a love for your own body, to have a love for your own self, you would not cut your own arm off. You would not cut your own head off.
Mm-hmm.
So in the same token, you wouldn't cause any harm or do anything that should be disastrous to your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And if people went into a relationship with this understanding of understanding that the union, any two humans who stand in front of a mirror in the nude can see that they are a counterpart to another part. Every male aspect is made to connect to the female aspect and vice versa. So when you understand that, when you can look at life from that simple perspective, you understand that this is a union that is meant to be.
Right. This is same like Most High creates sun and moon and earth and everything connected. You can't be disconnected. You can't live life in the earth without sun or without moon. Same thing as he create man and then he create woman to be the part of the same life what they live. And you have to understand the spiritual connection of the word love, right? This is not just like many of the humans think. This is physical attraction. This is making good sex. This is protect each other. Just simple things in life, but this is more deeper spiritually. And if this is disconnected, life is not going right direction, and mostly couple they are just split or divorce.
Well, relationship is first and foremost a spiritual relationship, and then it works its way upward. A lot of our relationships today have been so commercialized.
Mm-hmm.
You read in the popular magazines, people giving relationship advice that are all built on, like I said previously, insecurities,
Right.
your needs, your desires.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people build relationships off the worst aspect of their character.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You
yes.
know,
Mm-hmm.
and so when you do this, you're not going to be happy, and it's a never-ending treadmill where you're running in place and you're not getting anywhere in your relationships. And so you begin to settle. And the longer you go settling for these type of relationships, they begin to turn in on you because they don't have any higher outlet. So therefore, they turn into you. And the same thing that was great in the beginning, going to dinner holding hands, now appalls you.
Right.
You know?
Because this is not basic on the foundation of relationship. People meet each other, they start dating, they attract physically, emotionally, and they even say they fall in love, but they don't build the structure of love, the structure of relationship, which is basic on to the spiritual connection.
Right. And even, like I said, when we look at the sexual relationship between man and woman has become so commercial.
So
and
commercial,
so,
yes. It's so easy to get now, you know.
Right.
I can say like that is, yeah.
Right. Well, that consummation point of a relationship is a heightening and spiritual act.
Yes.
That
very, very spiritual. The sex is very spiritual act.
Very spiritual.
It is not just a physical pleasure, because most people, they don't know how our body create and contact when we have a physical contact with each other, even touching or kissing, that's already contact. And our body responds for that, and our spirit responds for that. And the scripture said, don't make so many partners, because you going to take all curses, all bad things from a past of many generation of this person to your spirit, and you have to handle all these things. This is how deep is this. This is not just a physical thing, as easy to have it and forget it. No, every contact have emotional continue. Even you break up is a continue. You staying spiritually with the person with whom you have sex.
Yeah, it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Right.
Yeah. So when we talk about sex, and not just the physical act, but sexual energy.
Yeah, this is the most important fact.
The most strongest thing that we can experience as a human. It's the most powerful
source of energy. Yes.
Right. That we can experience. So, and it manifests itself in many ways. People who go to the gym a lot, it's just utilizing sexual energy. You know, it doesn't always manifest itself into a physical act.
Right.
So you have to understand what you are dealing with and how to approach. You know, life boils down to our use or misuse of all the energy sources around us.
Yes.
Food is nothing more than energy. Air is nothing more than energy. Everything around us is based on, if you break it down to one of the lowest common denominators, it's about utilizing energy.
Yes.
And what creates negative and positive things, whether it be in relationship, life, or anything else,
is
your use or misuse of this energy.
Yes.
Because a misuse of energy creates negative aspects. Misuse of sexual energy can bring you to your lowest and most deviant point of your life, or a positive use of sexual energy can bring you at the throne of the creator of the universe. So the use and misuse of energy is people rarely see their life as a use
Mm-hmm.
of energy. Even though it's all around them, they're affected by some type of magnetism or repulsion, which is nothing more than energy going one way or another. It's your life boils down to it. And so when we talk about relationships and marriage, if you look at it from that point of view, then you will understand. A lot of people go through their life because they don't know what happiness looks like in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
They substitute it with fun.
Yes,
And
yeah.
fun
A lot of humans now tell me, well, life is too short, and why I need to think so hard about. I just want to have fun in entertainment, even in his personal or her personal life. So, but fun and entertainment is this is like you go to the concert and this is concert is finished, so that's finished. Is no continue of these things,
is like
and people
drinking
kind of
caffeine.
afraid to do commitment or build their love life, and this is course also uncommitment relationship, which is not bring anything positive of both of the partners,
Right.
because is a woman feel so much insecure when she have uncommitment relationship, and a man have no responsibility, have feel not feeling any responsibility for this woman because is no commitment. So I remind the phone number of the studio is 888-565-1470, and welcome with any question about relationship, marriage, and love. And today I'm with Terry Croyster, and yeah, we continue to talk about the marriage. What do you think if everybody can or go married, or some kind of people they not supposed to go to married? What do you think about this? If the
Well,
person not spiritually, mentally prepare himself to commit
they
for the
shouldn't be married.
marriage, they not should be go. Yes.
Yeah, they should not be married. But marriage is like most things that we have at our disposal, a tool that brings us to that can be used to bring us to our highest self.
Right. Right.
And it's an important tool because it's so important that that man should not be alone. Nowadays, there's a lot of negativity in the world, a lot of crime, a lot of hate. It's because we have been conditioned over the last century or so about dividing the relationship between man and woman,
Mm-hmm.
or putting a negative aspect on the relationship, which is the nucleus or the beginning or the genesis of family.
Yes.
So when you destroy the male-female relationship, you destroy family.
Mm-hmm. And this is
when you
destroy society because is
right,
we are the part of society, and depends how we have family and how good energy we provided between members of the family. That's how we actually live our lives around, because it's
right.
negative always bring negative, and when you're not happy at home, you're coming at work and you're not happy at work either. So
Yeah.
you're going any places to have fun, but this fun is coming so quick, and you again empty.
Right. I grew up with incredible mother and father. And even in the scolding moments, I understand I was scolded with love. And as we see in today's society, there are kids against mothers, against daughters, fathers against sons. And that was unheard of for me growing up. And this was all based on the relationship that my mother and father had with one another. They had complete respect for one another, and they were two different people, you know, as far as personality-wise, but they had a commonality of spiritual mindset. They had a commonality of respect for my mother for her man and my father for his woman.
Right.
So with that, all the other little nuances absolutely meant nothing.
And we are not talking about religious connection or anything
No, we're
about
not talking
religion.
about religious
We're not talking about religion. The spirituality and religious is two different things. So spiritual connection is much deeper when the knowledge of some tradition of religious.
Yeah, and religion has done marriage, the union of man and woman, a great disservice, because as Jesus said about the Sabbath, it holds true for religion. It is meant to serve man, not man to serve it.
That's right.
So people they serve their religion. Religion is a tool that mankind uses to create for himself an opportunity, once again, to create his highest self.
Yeah, this
Not
is a
lower
book.
yourself or nurture insecurities or guilt and all these different things. So any religion, it doesn't matter which one. So it's not about bashing this religion or that religion, because all religions were created so that man could make, in his feeble mind, God more accessible to him, more understandable, more digestible. And so, but this is fine as long as you're using it to nurture or create in yourself your highest self.
Right.
But
And actually, scripture is not a book of religious. It's nowhere tell us in the scripture you have to follow some certain religious, because it's a scripture. This is a law, statutes, and commandments, book of history, and it's instruction how to build a high level of your energy to live this life. Because if you read the scripture, is a judgment day is coming, and everybody going to be judged how much love and positive energy you create during your life. Is nothing about anything else. So this is what is going on in our spiritual life, and this is why is judgment going to be according the positive energy you create in your life. We're almost done with our program today, but we are continue to talk next Monday because this topic is very important. And thank you very much, Terry, for enjoying me this program. And I wish everybody healthy life, love, and be happy. No matter what, be happy, stay happy. This is only a statement in your mind. Everything you can change in your life by switching negative to positive. If you need my help, if you need the tools how to do, call me 954-907-5176. You can visiting my website changeforthebetter.tv. All our program is recorded, and you can go to YouTube and find it, Nadia Rosh, Change for the Better, and you can listen our program anytime what you want. Okay, and thank you so much, and goodbye.
You have been listening to Change for a Better Life with Nadia Rosh as she explores the mysteries of life, love, and health. Tune in next week for another chapter that will help you make the right choices in your everyday situation. If you wish to contact Nadia, please call her at 954-907-5176 directly or visit the website www.changeforthebetter.tv. And thank you for tuning in for Change. The opinions expressed on the preceding